So in today's video, I'm going to review what buyers can do to compete in today's market while you're out looking for homes. Hi, I'm Tom Olsewski with Coldwell Banker and Team Olsewski. I'm not talking about offers, I'm just talking about in general. How do you compete in finding your next home? How do you get prepared? I am here to share 3 tips plus a bonus tip with my buyers on how to compete in today's market. First one is that you want to make sure you're pre-approved. I can't even stress that enough, but your pre-approval shows your shopping power. It's letting the seller know that a bank has looked at your credit, income, and assets and has given you this golden letter and said, this is what you can shop for. This is how much home you can technically, on paper, get approved for. Now, not all the time is what you're approved for what you're comfortable spending per month. So you do have to look back at your budget and say to yourself, hey, I really only want to spend X amount of dollars per month. So how much home can I buy? But it's just really important that you're out looking at homes that you can see yourself living in and that you can live in. It's the most down feeling to walk into a home that you really love to find out you can't be approved for that mortgage. So first tip, get pre-approved. My second tip is to really do your homework. Spend some time scoping out the neighborhoods that you might want to live in. Not all the time, things that you read on paper are ideal for you. But when you go out and you start driving around the neighborhoods, you'll get a good feel for your neighbors and decide if that's the neighborhood for you. Drive around at different times of the day, night, weekends, different times of the day, so you can see what kind of traffic and how busy and or how quiet it is. I know a buyer who didn't notice that there was highway noise by going by one time at night. They didn't realize that kids were playing until they drove on the weekend. That could be a good thing if you have similar age kids, or maybe not so much if you are looking for a quieter neighborhood. So drive at different times of the day, different times of the week in the neighborhoods that you want to be in, so you can get a really good feel of where you'll be living. The third tip is to read your entire description of a house that you want to see, and I say that because a lot of buyers just say, oh, it has 3 bedrooms or it has 2 baths, it's in the neighborhood, it has the square footage that I want to be in, let's see it. But maybe you didn't look through all the pictures to see that there was some work that was needed in some of the rooms, and that's not something that you wanted to take on as a buyer. So make sure you read the MLS description, look at the pictures. If you don't know where to look for square footage, if that's important to you, or the size of the lot, the age of the home, ask me and I'll point that out to you. So that way you know that the homes you're gonna see are homes that you really can see yourself living in at the end of your showings. You should be saying to yourself, oh my gosh, all of these homes were great. I don't know which one I'm gonna make an offer on first. I will also give you a bonus tip because our current market inventory is so low. You might not find the perfect home. You need to discuss ahead of time what items are non-negotiable on your want list and what items you can add to the home later. An example of these might be a pool. So you find the perfect home and it has a big yard, it's in a great neighborhood, but no pool. In this case, you can always add the pool after you get the home and move in. We have a strategy. If you can get 75% of what you want, the other 25% you can add. So those are my 3 valuable tips plus bonus tip for buyers looking to purchase in this market. One is to make sure you're pre-approved. Two, do your homework, scope out the neighborhoods, do some driving around. The third thing is to make sure you read the MLS descriptions of the homes and you know the home before you go out to see it. And the bonus tip is to discuss what features or wants you might be willing to settle on. If you are looking to move up or move to your next home, make sure you reach out to me or my team, and we would be glad to put a plan and strategy together to make the purchase of a home you will love for many years possible. Remember, it's important who you work with.